Hey everybody, Sam McGuire here. This is the start of a very special series of videos that we're going to be posting on this channel. A lot of what we're going to be doing is very related to what we do in Logic Pro 10. However, there is some stuff that we're going to be doing which is a little bit outside that. So let me explain what's happening. I'm in the middle of finishing up a book for Focal Press, and the book is all about digital orchestration. Part of my research with this book is the creation of impulse responses and 360 soundscapes and how that affects what we hear with music. Does it make it more real? Does it make it less real? So what I'm doing in early January is going to Prague in the Czech Republic and going to be recording a number of different musical experiences, musicians, and even creating some impulse responses using ambisonics, 360 audio, and then we're going to take those and do some listening tests with people and see just what the end result is. Now, with all good research, we already pretty much know what the end results are going to be, but we have to test it and we have to see exactly what it looks like. So I'm going to take you a little bit on this journey so you can see what we're doing and how we're doing it and just bring you along for that process. Rest assured that everything we do is going to be done in Logic Pro 10. That's the point of my whole channel here. That's why many of you have subscribed and watched the videos. We're going to be doing it all still in the context of that, looking at how to edit my files inside Logic, how to prepare them. We're still going to be mixing inside Logic with ambisonics. All of that process I still do in Logic. And so that's why we're still going to post them on this channel, because I really do feel like there's a good tie-in to what we've already been doing, and I think that this is something that's really useful for many of you to at least understand. Even if you're not going to do too much stuff in 360, it's still great to know how to do it and what the potential possibilities are. And I think that you'll see, along with the software, that we're going to show you all the equipment we're bringing on this trip and how we're going to set it up and do the recordings themselves. So I think there'll be a lot of interesting things that kind of float around Logic, and yet I really want that to be one of the core parts of everything we do. So the other piece to this is going to be looking at how we import, edit, prepare the files inside Logic so that we can use them in an application such as Space Designer, or we could use them in any other program as well. Impulses aren't really just a Logic thing, but it's just the program we're going to be using for all of the different parts of the process. And so in one of our videos, I think it's number 4 of this series, we're actually going to go through and edit and prepare all of those files. So look ahead to that video. If all you want to do is see how that process works, then that video will be coming out very last in a few weeks, and we'll at that point go through the entire process. Okay, that's it. We're going to be posting one of these each week for the next few weeks until this trip and all the remaining stuff with the trip afterwards is over. We're going to do this one, which has some of the introduction, and you've already seen that we've started talking about the stuff we're going to be bringing and doing. The next one will have a little bit more of that as we really prepare to go on the trip. We'll explain a little bit more about each of the days that we're going to be there. Then there'll be the trip itself, and you'll be able to see all of the different recordings that we're doing and making. And then there'll be one more that's kind of a wrap-up session as we edit all the files and actually listen to them, and then you can see the conclusion of the whole thing. The last thing I'll do is just talk just really briefly about a chance that if you want to actually come along and do some of this research with us, if you're a university student and want to do a study abroad where we're going to be working in some of the same places and recording more impulse responses and just experiencing a lot of the culture and history of Prague, then shoot me a message. I'll send you a link for our study abroad program we do every May. We did it this last year. We're already going to be doing this upcoming year. We have a few spots left, but if you're interested in that, drop me a line. I can give you more information and tell you how to apply for it. Okay, that's it. Come back next week and we'll be on our way with this project.